Yeah. All right. Ultimate Gaming Chat here, Sniffer, and I'm going to introduce you all to Elliot. It's got his name on the screen there. All right, Elliot, how's it going?
Yeah, I'm all right, thanks. How about you?
Well, look, I'm brilliant. I'm here chatting to you. So if I'm here chatting to you, then it's the best, isn't it?
Yep.
Now, we've discussed that we might do a few different podders chatting about video games and that. So I thought before we did that, I'd get you on here just for a short one to have a sort of introduce you.
All right then.
So I'll ask you some questions. I mean, you are the son of Beeps, the famous Beeps. Agreed? Or are you going to disown him?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yeah, I am the son.
Brilliant. Okay, so considering you grew up with him and you're in a household full of games,
yeah.
When do you think, what age roughly do you think you started playing video games? Tell me.
Oh, I started I was starting playing video games. I was about um I was about 6 or 7 age.
Okay, yeah. And do
Yeah.
you remember what console you started playing first, maybe?
Yes, I do.
Hang on. To get an idea of how long that's been, if you don't mind revealing your current age. Because if you started about sort of 6, 7, 8, how old are you now?
Oh,
You don't have to tell me, but if you want to, then we'll know how long you've been playing games. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm. I am. Oh no, I am. I am 24 years old,
Mm.
and I am. I'm 24 years old. I, I have played games about um um. 16 years now, or 17 years.
Was that you showing off how good your maths is? Because I couldn't figure that out.
Oh,
Well, you knew the answer. I was going to say, I don't think I can figure that out, but you know, good skill. I like it.
no.
All right, no, that's all good, right? Do you even remember? Because look, you've grown up in a house full of video games, right? Let's face it. Do you remember your first? Even if you don't remember the first game you played, if you do, let me know. If you don't, what's the first game that you played that really made you realize I love video games and I'm going to continue to play them? Which one? If you've got one, that is.
Oh God.
Yeah, hard questions, aren't they?
Yeah.
Is there anything that's stuck in your mind, you know, from back in the days where you went, oh, I really enjoyed that game. It's brilliant. Let's have some more games, you know, that kind of thing. What's your earliest memory of a game that you loved?
Well, well, um, 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 back in the day, yeah, I played Street Fighter games, and also I played PlayStation 2 games.
All right. So Street Fighter.
Yep.
This is the one I smash you in on, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, I'm just checking. But older versions of Street Fighter then, so Street Fighter 2 and not Street Fighter 5 or whatnot, but you're talking about older games of Street Fighter you used to play as well, yeah?
Yeah. I'm really into the old games like Street Fighter 1 and 2 or 3 or something like that.
Yeah, well, that's the influence from your dad because he would have all them games around, you see. So that's
Yeah.
his influence, a good influence. So you like fighting games. Now, if you like fighting games, let's see if you can prove it. What's my background?
Oh God. Uh, your your oh God, what's it called? Bianca character, I think. Am I right?
No, but it's a good guess because Blanca is from Brazil, I believe. And
Yeah.
this background is a Brazil background. So
Oh,
you are partly right. This is the Brazil background from King of Fighters 94 with the army team, the Ikari Warriors team. See that helicopter there?
oh yeah,
That's a
yeah,
smashed in helicopter where it's crashed, right? In the
yeah.
forest, in the jungle. And in the original game, not King of Fighters 94, but in the original game Ikari Warriors, on the intro, the helicopter come down and smashed onto the floor. So when they was in King of Fighters, they created a background just like their intro from the original game they were in. Brilliant. Good, isn't it?
Yep.
So what games do you play now then? What's your, do you play everything now? What's your favorite console? Let's do that. Favorite console of all time.
um,
Remembering that it could be arcade, which isn't really a console. But what's your favorite console of all time? The one you think you've played the most, that's got the most enjoyment out of?
oh God.
They ain't that hard, these questions, are they?
No.
Maybe
No.
you just like everything, but it
Yeah,
can be an old console, a new console.
Um, I like um, I like PlayStation 5. I've got.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Is that the one you've currently played the most in, is it?
Yeah, and
And there's
yeah.
been no consoles that you've played before that, because that's a new console, that you
Mm,
think are better, or you've had. Because I like that machine, but it's not my favorite console. That's what you should be doing. You see, Elliot, you should be saying to me, what's your favorite console? But obviously, you're not interested.
oh right. What's your favorite console or
Right.
yeah or if you're not really in oh God, what's it called interested or something like that?
Not interested. Right. My favorite console, I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
The clue is in the background, King of Fighters 94. My favorite
Yeah.
console is the Neo Geo, which
Oh,
was
okay.
arcade first, arcade, then they brought it out in the home and the games were exactly the same. That's my favorite console. And obviously I played video games before that, but that's the one before, after, that's the one console that's my favorite. That's my favorite one.
Oh,
And the most games they've got on there is fighting games. And that's probably why I can smash your teeth out on the streets. You know what I mean?
yep.
Because I've had a lot of practice. And
Yep.
I don't look it, but I'm a bit older than you. Only a bit, even though I don't look older than you. I'm a bit older than you. So I've had more practice. Although my hands are starting to hurt and stuff, so and my reflexes are going, my eyes are going. So I ain't as good as I used to be. So you can have a good chance of beating me now.
All right then. Oh
You still
no.
won't. Yeah.
Yep.
You're still not going to.
Yep. I will do next time before I come on yours.
Oh, well, you do whatever you want. It don't matter. The location don't mean nothing. I can play it at yours. You can play it as mine. You can play it online. The location isn't going to change the result.
Yep.
Well, we know what the result's going to be, don't we? Tell me. Admit it. Let's have it. What do you think the result's going to be?
God. I'm not online.
Online. And what do you think the result is going to be when we play? Who's going to win?
Uh, I don't know.
Don't know.
No. Both of us, or a tie game, really.
I mean, that tells me everything I need to know about you. I already thought you were a brilliant bloke, but how nice is that? You don't want to say that I'm going to win. You don't want to say that you're going to win. So you're right. We'll have a tie, probably a draw game, double KOs and all that all the way. You're the best. You're the best. What a brilliant answer. Brilliant. What's on the top?
Hang on.
What are you
Hang
doing?
on. Hang
No,
on.
you don't have to take it off. Oh, okay, go on. Go on then. Do whatever you do what you're gonna do.
Hang on a minute.
All right, I'll hang on.
Oh, this should be fun.
Careful of that bandana. All right. Oh, hang on a minute. Stand up a bit, will you? Oh. That Street Fighter 30th anniversary collection. Fantastic.
Yep.
Fantastic. Brilliant, that is, mate. Good choice. Nice one. Where'd you get it?
And I just got it from. I just wish on the
Wish.
Yeah, Wish
On the website. Yeah.
Yeah.
No worries. Where's mine? Just wondering. Don't tell me they didn't have my size.
No.
What are you trying to say? Right. Nasty.
I forgot what to say now.
Well, what you're supposed to do now?
Yeah.
You're supposed to ask me what's on my T-shirt, but you haven't. I take it you're not bothered. You're not interested. Forget it then. Don't worry about it.
No. What's that on the thing on your T-shirt?
Look, listen. Thanks for asking and for showing an interest on what's on my T-shirt. I'll show you.
Oh yes.
Now,
Oh no.
That's Kyo Kusanagi from King of Fighters.
Right. Okay
Right?
then.
But you can see it's all pixelated, like computer graphics. Good, isn't it?
I got a thing, a question for you.
Go on then.
How much is your T-shirt, and where did you get it from?
Well, I don't know how much it was or where it came from because it was a gift from Yelland, my mate.
Oh,
so I don't know. We'd have to ask him.
Oh, okay. Does he quite far away from your house, or?
No, not too far.
No,
not too far. You know, quite close, like 20 minutes or something like that. But yeah,
okay.
Not far.
All right.
Now I see you got a bit of a beard coming on there.
Yeah, I know.
It's all right, innit? Ain't long enough to comb yet, though, is it?
No. I prefer your younger virgin, really.
Well, I can't. Hang on a minute. What can I can't do anything about that. I can't become younger. I can only be older.
Yeah.
So you can prefer the younger version, but what can I do about it? I suppose I could get some what's his name done, plastic surgery done, try and make myself look younger. Should I do that?
Well, it's up to you, really.
Yeah, it's up to me. Well, if it was up to you, the answer would be yes, because you said you prefer my face when it was younger. Fair enough. So, what games are you playing now?
Well,
What's the current game you're playing, or the last game you played?
I played well I was playing I was playing um Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Z Final Fantasy 7 the remake one, and
Yeah, okay, I know it. Yeah, that's on PS5, ain't it?
yeah, and also I'm playing Justice 2.
Ah, fighting game with all
Yep,
the superheroes.
yep.
Okay, look, I tell you what, I've got it. I don't think I've played number 2. I have played number 1,
Okay.
and I'd still smash your face in on it. I don't need to practice. I don't need to train. I still do you, because the basics are there, the core basics. I remember I played that game. I think it was the first one with my mate Yelland, right? I played that with him. You've met him before at Warehouse, right? But I played that with him, and for the first couple of goes, he might have got a couple of rounds off me, right? But that's because I was trying to play a new fighting game. Then I said, forget that. Just go back to the basics, the core gameplay. Buttons that throw punches and kicks, jumping up and down, blocking. Go back to the core gameplay. Don't worry about whether Batman can throw stuff. Don't worry about that. Just play with the basic core knowledge that I know from all the other fighting games. He barely got an hit in after that. Done him. Because I resorted to just the core gameplay mechanics. Didn't worry what fighting game it was. I just went, I'll just watch what he's doing and I'll react to what he's doing. Done him. That's the skill. And he's not really a fighting game bloke, you know. So I went, I'll just have to use my natural skill. I've built up over the years, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, done him. I'll do the same to you. I'll smash you in on it and all. It's silly. It's silly. You brought it up because I'm guessing that, you know, to me, that was a challenge that you just laid down there. Was it?
What's your favorite character, and what's your worst character?
Well, shall we just pick? Shall we go on Street Fighter for now then?
Yeah.
Look, I don't know on the newer ones because I don't know all the characters, but we'll just go on Street Fighter 2, Champion Edition, and Hyper Fighting, right? Because those ones I played with all of those characters a lot.
Yeah.
I'd say overall, my favorite character when I first started playing it was Ken.
Okay.
Right, because he's faster and he's got more combos. So his little light sweeps and all that. You know, Ryu's more powerful, but Ken is faster. And I also like the fact that Ken's dragon went like this. Right? And Ryu's dragon went like this.
Oh,
straight.
yeah.
And Ken's one went like this. So he's more combo, more fun to use. But I then started playing Street Fighter with a guy called Bone, right? At work. I started playing Street Fighter with him. And he was beating me up with Blanca, Dowsim, Zangief, beating me up. And he was using a pad. He weren't even using an arcade stick. And it got me thinking because he taught me a lot. That guy taught me a lot about that game. These people, these characters he's using, they've not really got fireballs and stuff like that. And he was beating up my characters with fireballs and stuff. And he was using all the normal moves. So all just the single hits. He wasn't doing any combos. He wasn't throwing any special moves. He just knew the game. So I'd jump in thinking, he ain't got a dragon punch. Who cares? I'm just going to jump in. And he'd just do a little chop. That's it, a little chop, and it'd win.
Wow.
And it was good. Yeah, because that taught me a very different way. First of all, it taught me that the rest of the characters, there was value in them, that they actually are good. I never thought Dowsing was any good, but he would beat me up with Dowsing. Now, eventually, as you know with these games, it's a bit of a chess match, right? He beats me, then I start to get better and I start to learn him, and then I beat him, and then he comes back and then he beats me back. That's what's good about the fighting games. But he taught me a hell of a lot about those games, and that's when I started to get into Blanca. And I would say that Blanco now is probably my favorite character to use, as you know, because you know you've been done by Blanco. My Blanco smashed you in before, hasn't
he? Yep.
Yeah. So and that's because of Bone. That's his influence of showing me that these other characters, just because they're not flashy, right? They don't throw fireballs out. They ain't got dragon punches. He showed me that they were good, and you could win fights with them. And now I have the most success with Blanco. So there you go.
Oh, right.
Good question. And we also are always two questions. Did you ask me two? A worst character.
Yeah.
You make it hard. You give me two questions every time. It's always this question, then and another, and I've got to try and remember. But I remembered. You tried to catch me out. I've done you. So, my worst character. Look, I don't know. I guess it used to be Zangief because he's got the 360 pile driver throw. You have to be in close. Yeah. I always struggle with that. On Street Fighter 2, I suppose Sagat's quite good, Ryu's quite good, Ken's quite good, Honda's quite good. See, they're all. If you'd asked me this before I played with Bone, I'd have said to you, Dowsing's crap, Blanco's crap. You know, I'd have said them all. I'd have gone from all. You know, Honda's crap. The truth is, they're all good. I've still got to pick a worse one though. If we're going to go with a Champion Edition where you can pick the bosses, I'll go with Balrog or M. Bison. The boxer.
Oh, I see.
Then again, I actually think he's all right and all. He's all right as well because he's got little techniques. You duck down and he's got overhead moves. And then you stand up and you take the legs away. He's quite good and all, but I suppose he's my worst one. But I don't like saying it because he's good.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, well, who's your favourite?
Well, my favorite character is Ken. Ken is because he's my favorite character of all time.
Okay.
And he's fast.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, he's fast. He's got framing Shoryuken.
Yeah,
and I love his special moves like show you rapper I think
the super yeah. Well, look, it did take me a while to figure you out. We played Street Fighter 5, didn't we? And the truth is, you was doing me quite a lot to start with.
Yeah.
I ended up figuring you out.
Yeah.
And then you had no chance. But if you ask me what I think your favorite move is of Ken, right? Because the one that you used on me the most, was getting on my nerves. I tell you what it was, a bloody throw. That's what it was.
Yeah.
No, it's crap. Crap. Throwing me all the time. God, honestly. That's your favorite move. Never mind Shiryu Reppers and bloody Shoryukens. Throw. That's what you were doing on me. Throw. And then you had another technique where you would do the hurricane. And then as you dropped out of it, you'd do the flaming dragon punch on me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
I was trying to it was a bit of a game plan really, or
It
should I
was.
or should I say um, um, strategy really.
Yeah, it was a good strategy. The
Mm,
problem you had though is once your game plan got figured out, and I
mm.
figured out your strategy, you didn't have a plan B.
No,
Not
no.
yet. Not yet, but that's what you get from playing them over and over again. And eventually, look, if we played that game all night, eventually a natural plan B would have come out for you, and you would have started learning and seeing what I'm doing and reacting to it. And that's how you learn, by playing.
Yep, yep, yep.
Yeah. Now I've seen you. Your dad sent me a video of you playing Samurai Showdown. You had a bit of practice on that, didn't you?
Oh yeah,
The
yeah.
new one, yeah.
I haven't played that game in, in years, really.
Years?
Yeah, no, I mean, no, I mean, no, I mean, no, I mean, 2 years, 3 years.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I
I
ain't
know,
played it for a while either, but you know, the skill is ingrained.
I
It's
know,
ingrained. Do you know
I
what I
know.
mean?
Mm.
Do you remember the character you liked on that game?
Yeah, yeah. What's his name? That um, oh,
Don't tell me he had a sword.
yeah, he had a sword. It was red red hair, long hair.
Red, long hair, yeah.
Yeah,
With his
and
hair tied back,
yeah,
ponytail.
I think it was. I think it was Jin Yuo, something like that.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. No, it's good, mate. You're close enough. Genjuro.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Kibagami Genjuro. Yeah, yeah. Brilliant. He's good, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep. Yep.
yeah.
What was um, your worst favorite character in the s- samurai showdown?
Okay. My favorite one is
Yeah.
Hanzo, the ninja.
Oh, okay.
I like him because he confuses you.
Oh,
I can
really?
throw stars in the air.
Oh,
I can disappear and then just reappear on the same spot. Or I could disappear and just appear near you. Or I could disappear and appear behind you. Or I could disappear and land on your head. Or I could disappear and I could slice your feet away. I like him because he can muddles people's brains a bit. So I
oh,
like him because you can't tell what he's going to do. So he's good. Genjuro, I like on the new one. And my worst character is like a female pirate called Dali Dagger. Don't like her. But there is some new ones, you know, with the DLC downloadable ones
oh,
that
yeah,
I haven't tried yet. So there might be someone worse. But at the moment, Dali Dagger's my worst. Hanzo's my best. Genjuro, he used to be my best on that version of the game, but then they did an update and they made him worse.
all
He had a
right.
grab, a command grab, where you pick him up,
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
they changed. So obviously you could do the grab as like a dragon punch. You could do it here, and it would pick him up, right?
Yep.
Yeah. But then they changed it so that you had to be out. You know, you had to be really close to do it. So before I could get that grab in, say from this distance, and they went, well, no, it's too good that move. Now you've got to be really close. So they ruined it for me anyway. It ruined it.
Oh,
What they call that? They call that a nerf. They nerfed his moves. I think buff means that they made the moves better, and
mm,
nerf means that they made them weaker or worse. So yeah, they
oh,
ruined Genjuro for me on that game. So I stopped using him and I turned to Hanzo after that.
oh, okay.
See, now that's the problem. That brings us on to a problem with modern day gaming. So back in the days when they brought out Samurai Showdown, the game is the game. If they want to improve it, they better bring out Samurai Showdown 2, Samurai Showdown 3, Samurai Showdown Special, whatever they want to bring out, right? They can bring out newer versions, but the game is the game. So if Genjuro's throw is too powerful, that's it. But with the new games, little bit of a download interweb, they ruin it. Ruin it. Terrible.
Well, yeah, it's a bit weird. Have you heard of SNK, the community or something like that?
SNK, the community.
Yeah.
What is it? Is it a game? Is it?
No. It's about It's about Samurai Showdown. They did 1, 2, and 3. Like 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 oh like Buffs and nerves, something like that to the characters.
Do you mean the Samurai Showdown Neo Geo collection? That one?
I think so. Yeah.
That's got all the games on it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then now you can play them online. I'm going to give you a bit of advice. Don't challenge me on them.
Oh, all right.
I wouldn't.
Well,
I just don't think it's going to be very fun for you. And games are about having fun.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I know.
So yeah, leave that. Just leave it.
All
Don't
right.
do it.
All right then.
Don't wind yourself up. Don't annoy yourself. Don't make yourself angry. Just that's my advice. I'm happy to play you, but that's my advice. Don't do it. Don't do it. So,
yeah.
Look, this is just a little chat to introduce you because I think we'll bring you on and we'll do little chats about Street Fighter 6 and we'll watch some videos, watch some trailers, and have a chat about games if you want to do it. But I thought I'd bring you on first, introduce you, Elliot, son of Beeps.
Yeah.
Best. He's the best, isn't he?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's the best. There's no doubt about it. You'll have a different relationship to him. He's your dad, but that guy's amazing. He's the reason that your games, right? Because ever since you were born, you've had games in your throat.
I know. Yeah, I know.
24/7. It's all over the place, isn't it?
Yep. And 24/7.
Yeah, and that's a good thing, I suppose. Everything in moderation, though. But then you've got your other hobbies, ain't you? I know you do the karate and all that as well.
Yeah.
So when we sign off here, seeing if it's martial arts to martial arts, right?
Yeah.
I know you've been doing it many years. I know you're of sensei level. I know that, right? But in the Chinese kung fu, this is how we pay respects, right? What's yours?
In quality, yeah, we do bow like that, and that's it, really.
All right. In that case, then I'm going to leave it there and say bye to you, right?
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on and having a chat with me. Brilliant. I've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed it and all.
Yeah, me too.
Brilliant. And there's many more, I should think. All right. And I'm going to say, I'll see you later and let's have a bit of. All right. Nice one. Thanks, Elliot.
It's all right, Steve.
See you later, mate.
Yeah, you too.